What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm joined by Kirabug once again for a review of the most recent episode of Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta Goes on a Family Trip. Now, before we start, there's going to be spoilers in this video, so if you don't want any other reveal, then skip this video. However, if you already seen the second episode, or you don't care, then stick around, because we're going to discuss what happened in the most recent episode, the Family Trip. So, it starts off with a family trip, which I thought was going to be very boring at first.
It turned out really exciting, actually.
Yeah, it turned out really good. It was by far the better episode of the first two that aired. Episode 1 was cool, but 2 was definitely a whole lot better. And it also gave us a little bit of insight of Vegeta, who is very, very angry, by the way. I mean, at this point, we know why he's angry. It's because he accepted he's second best, and it's like he's partially like giving up, but not really. And at the same time, he is going on his family trip for a specific reason, which is...
Back in the Majin Buu saga, he promised Trunks that if he could hit him one time during training, that he would take him to the amusement park.
Which is funny because I didn't expect Toriyama to reference back to Dragon Ball Z like that. And it's really cool for us to see him actually do that. But instead of taking an amusement park, they decided to go to a island, or like a family getaway. And for a whole day, we just see Vegeta very impatient, but he's sticking around with his family. He's sticking around with Bulma and Trunks, and he's gonna, basically, deliver on his promise. So that's cool to see that. But ultimately, he ends up getting very impatient and then ends up flying away at the end when he gets too annoyed by all the people around him, and he just wants to train so he can get back to being, or trying to be better than Goku. Meanwhile, Goku is already on King Kai's planet, just training away, trying to get stronger. Breaking things. We see him dragging a bunch of heavy things across the planet and literally just destroying King Kai's planet. It's what he does best. On top of that, even when he first showed up, he caused King Kai to crash his car into his house, which is fun. Like, why are you driving your car? That just looks silly.
Why?
Yeah, so overall, it's a very lighthearted start, and it gives us basically a quick look at Vegeta of what he basically was like after that Majin Buu fight, where he wants to get stronger, but it's like he's trying to figure out how or whatever, and it's cool to see that. Now, the most important part about this episode is the Beerus-Whis encounter, which is kind of what's the most important part, excuse me, in the last episode as well. But this time, we see more development. So it starts out with Whis trying to get dinosaur meat for Beerus, and he had like a 3-minute timer, but of course Beerus, as impatient as he is, decides that he doesn't want to wait anymore. So he shows up on a planet and he starts fighting the alien thing. The very cute
alien things with 4 eyes.
The very cute alien thing. It's funny, when we were watching this, Kirabug was just like,
I was squealing. They're so cute. But they got destroyed.
But then they got destroyed, yeah. So Beerus basically fights this thing and he blows up the planet, but in the process of it, he remembers the Super Saiyan God. And it's funny to see how that's already different from the manga, because if you remember in the manga, he remembered the Super Saiyan God because he was eating that soup, and it sounded like Super Saiyan God. But they completely cut that out, and it's confirmed. I guess it's not going to be in, the anime. But in the anime, I liked it a whole lot better.
It's never going to be exactly the same.
Yeah. Well, the manga is just an adaptation, so now we know more that it's just going to be an extra bonus thing for those who just like the manga, rather than the main focus like usually with animes and mangas. And ultimately, when he blows up the planet, that's when he sees the figure. He sees the figure, he sees the Super Saiyan God, and then he tells Whis, let's go back, or Whis says, let's go back home and eat so we can try to remember more. So now it's actually where we're going to see the intensity increase that's going to take us through the Battle of Gods style movie / saga, and further develop into, what becomes the Battle of Gods, where we fight, we have Beerus fighting Goku and stuff. So it's cool to see that. But that's pretty much everything else that happened. You have anything else that you want to say?
No, actually, those are the main points.
Okay, so let us know your thoughts. If you watched episode 2, what did you think about it? I'm trying to make sure I said everything. I'm pretty sure, it's pretty simple. It was just a family trip, and I like how with Dragon Ball Super, they keep it pretty simple, and it's like really easy to keep up. It's like you got the side story, not the side story, but what kind of side story? You got one story with like the Z Warriors post-peace, and then you got the building up of what Beerus and Whis are going to do in the series, and I'm really enjoying.
I can't wait for episode 3.
Yeah, episode 3 is gonna be intense, because episode 3 is going to basically take us one step closer to the revelation of Super Saiyan God, and then ultimately when we see Beerus hunt down Goku, who I assume is going to be fought on King Kai's planet. Actually, he is, because I remember episode 5, I think it's titled Beerus vs Goku on King Kai's planet or something like that. So that's coming up soon. That's coming up very, very soon. So I can't wait to see that fight. Oh, also, by the way, seeing Beerus fight that creature thing was awesome. Like, the one thing I really wanted to see in Dragon Ball Super originally when it was announced was I want to see Beerus fight more, just because he's just an awesome character and he's really powerful. We just want to see like what he can do. And we saw him even do something that he hasn't done yet, and that was the alien creature thing. He shot a fireball at it and he just caught it and threw it right back. I've never seen Beerus actually do that, so it's cool to see more powers get revealed of the God Destruction Beerus. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Anything else?
Yeah, no, that's it.
Sweet. Alright, so check out Kira Bug in the description below. Again, come back next week. Both me and her are going to do another review. Next time we do a face cam. We just didn't do face cam this time just because we're actually...
We're on vacation.
Vacation / Comic-Con / traveling. So we're just doing this right now in a room on top of my laptop. So that's why the sounds a little bit different. But, you know, next week we'll be back with our full power. So expect our power levels and stuff, or I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna end this right now. So let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that like button below, and we'll just take it from there. My name is Rhymestyle.
I'm Kira Bug.
And we'll see you guys in the comment section below.